So let's begin with our big issue. China digging in its heels over trade talks.
It does look to me to be on a generally escalating trend.
Further escalation of these trade tariffs,
which is quite worrying.
Beijing has become more hawkish.
Until recently, we've said it's a series of skirmishes and people will back off anything serious. But at the moment, you can't be confident of that.
Both sides very much want a deal.
Ultimately, they'll find some common ground.
The deal will eventually get done.
My sense is that we'll probably get there. It's just we seem to be taking the long way around.
This is a long game.
This is a long game.
This is not going to be decided over 1 week.
That doesn't get solved over tea.
It's going to be decided over this next several quarters.
We have to get used to trade wars.
It feels like a very, very, very long game. Around the table with me here in New York, Mike Schumacher of Wells Fargo Securities, Savita Subramanian of Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, and Bloomberg's Lisa Abramowicz with us too. Lisa, what on earth do you say about this morning?
I would say there still is a lot of complacency in markets. I don't understand why markets aren't necessarily taking into account both the Huawei issues, as well as the fact that China is looking around and saying, we don't trust President Trump right now. We don't trust that he's going to come to the table, be able to come with any agreement that we would feel comfortable signing off on.
Well, the market's adjusting now. We're 29 minutes away from the open. We're down 0.75%. Savita, what do you say to clients every morning at the moment?
Yeah, you know, I think the market has incorporated some trade risk in, and more than it feels like. So if you look at the multiple of the S&P 500 from last fall when trade talks began to now, multiples have compressed by over 5%. And in industrials, in companies with high imports from China, we've seen massive multiple compression. So I feel like what's expensive right now is like high dividend yield, defensive
utilities,
growth. Exactly. It's not necessarily the semis and the industrials.
Well, Mike Schumacher, in the bond market, we're pricing a rate cut. You think that's too much too soon, don't you?
I do. 30 basis points this year. Look, the Fed says we're neutral. We're not sure if we're going up or down. Yet the market's saying we're absolutely certain you're going down. I'll take the Fed in this one.